you'd asked me this question about 6 months ago, I would have had a very different answer actually. So since doing the diploma, my view on coaching has changed completely. So coaching for me is about providing a safe, confidential, neutral space for an executive in this case to actually use me as a sounding board, to actually actually coach for performance. So it's to unblock as a catalyst for them to actually go forward and succeed to whatever that might be. I've got my own recruitment business and I set that up about 10 years ago, and I sort of get dragged into coaching, or coaching as I thought it was, over the last couple of years. But I was very aware that I actually didn't have the methodology or the qualification, so I wanted to go and train properly. To actually learn about executive coaching and what it means in truth, as opposed to my view on that. So executive coaching for me is going to be about using my client base I have at the moment and actually adding a strand to my business and taking it further.
In terms of what coaching means to me, well, before I started the practitioner course, I think I had quite a textbook answer to that, which would be about, encouraging people to learn for themselves. I think the practitioner course really took it to another level, and it made me think in terms of really about not just a journey for the coachee, but it's also a journey for the coach, and it's about self-awareness. And through self-awareness, it's then about finding out how to be more of who you are. So it's a very personal journey, I think, and a very powerful one. And through that journey, I think then people make massive discoveries, and it's also around change. So for me, it's self-awareness and change, positive change for the good.
What I liked about the course was that it was absolutely pragmatic, and I'm extremely pragmatic, and I don't think that you can engage with coaching without being pragmatic and applying. So I didn't want to do an academic course, and there are lots of places out there where they focus on the theory. I wanted a little bit of the theory to change the way that I was thinking and being as a coach. But I could only do that by being and doing at the same time. So the difference that the AoEC course gave me was absolute hands-on and heartfelt and very engaging ways of putting it into practice and getting feedback in the moment. That's what made the biggest difference. Feedback in the moment and being able to act on it within half an hour.
I looked at some other companies, and really what drew me to the AoEC were the testimonials of people who've done the course before. It was hearing the experience in their own words that gave me a sense of confidence that the AoEC would challenge me and would help me learn, and I would get a lot from it. And I think that's a very good sign for an organisation, that your alumni are the best salespeople for you.
I looked at quite a few providers when I was deciding which course to do, and to be honest, the AoEC was the one that spoke to me the most. So I was looking for the one that excited me, that I felt would challenge me, that I thought is where I would learn the most. And the AoEC for me gave a couple of things. It gave you access to a large number of models rather than just focusing on one coaching model, which really appealed, because you need to find the one that works for you, or a number of them that work for you as they do for me. And also I didn't want just classroom work. I wanted a mixture of different learning techniques, be it discussion, be it games, be it experiential practice coaching, and there's all of that, as well as sort of seeing the facilitators do their demonstrations and things like that. So it's a really well-rounded program.
Practitioner means practice, and what I got was a lot of practice and feedback from 5, 10, 25 people in the room. And you don't get that every day in your life, apart from my mum, obviously.